I have a severe addiction. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Radbash Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another pickups video. I say another, we've never done one on this channel, but people have requested I bring them back. I was kind of like iffy about it because I know I used to spend a lot of money just to make these, but I said this go round, I'll just space them out and put them out when I have them. So I do have enough here. I did pick up a new console and a decent amount of games. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. We're going to take a look at my PlayStation games first. On the PSP, I picked up Neopets Adventures. I don't know anything about this game. I was just at GameStop and saw they had a PSP game. It was like $5, $4, I can't remember. And I was like, okay. Since when does GameStop carry PSP games? I know they do the retro store thing, but mine doesn't do that. So I guess they just started carrying retro games. So yeah, they did have this. I don't know anything about the gameplay. I'm not going to pretend to. So, you know, there's that. But I have a PSP game. On the PlayStation 5, I picked up a decent amount of games. PS5 is my main system now. So I tend to get a lot for it. I picked up Anglerfish. You guys know I love my horror games. This was a side-scrolling one. It looked really weird. I think the person in it has, when I was looking at the photo, it was like a weird, it was this mask. I was like, what the hell is that? Like, it looked so, like, strange to me. So yeah, I had to grab that. I don't know much about it, but I'm always happy to check these out for Petrified Pixels, which is my horror game series. You guys know that. We did just put a video out recently for that, so you can go check that out. But yeah, I picked up Anglerfish. I also picked out Burnhouse Lane. This looked really cool. This looked like a side-scrolling Silent Hill from what I could see. So I had to grab that because that's awesome. I've heard really good things about it. I've heard people didn't like the fact that the character cusses so much. I don't care. That's a stupid reason to not like a game. But I picked that one up because, again, I just love adding horror games to my collection. I plan to put a shelf right here in the middle that holds all the horror games because that's like one of the main things I collect is horror games. Obviously, I collect more than horror games, but I do really like to collect horror games. So yeah, I grabbed this one. I picked up Tales of Xillia Remastered. My brother was a huge fan of this game. I enjoyed it too, but this one was his game. He actually had the collector's edition for it and everything. So he really loved it. I loved watching him play it. I played it back on the PS3. I remember beating it, but it was like so long ago. So when I saw they did the remaster, I was like, okay, cool. I'll wait till it's like $20. It hit $20. I picked it up. If you've played the Tales games, you've played the Tales games. They're all pretty much the same. You know, so I'm sure I just pissed some Tales fans off. You know, it's. I think they're relatively the same. It's just my opinion. I picked up Little Gator Game, the Gator of the Year edition. If you guys have seen my 5 games I love that you should play, I talked about Little Gator Game. I was so hyped for what I thought was a sequel. It was actually just DLC. So when I saw that they were releasing a physical edition outside of, I think it was like limited run or rare games or something like that, they did one of those, but I don't buy from the whole limited anything. I think that's stupid. So when I saw they were releasing an actual physical version, I say actual as in a retail version, I had to grab it, pre-ordered it, it came in. I haven't played the DLC just yet. I'm super excited to check that out at some point soon though. But Little Gator Game, it's like Zelda, but you don't actually fight anybody. All the enemies are cardboard cutouts. It's supposed to be you're using your imagination in the game. I absolutely love this game. It was the best game I played. I think it was 2024 that I played it. I loved it. I'm actually planning to revisit it, play the entire story again, and the DLC very soon. So yeah, this game is just so much fun. It is a cozy game. I know that's going to like irritate some people, but it is what it is. It is a cozy game, but I absolutely love that game. I picked up Hellboy Web of Weird-Order, whatever, however you say that. I haven't played a Hellboy game since the PSP. I played The Science of Evil, I think. So it's been a long time. I don't even think I watched the new reboot movie. I think the last one I saw was the second Guillermo del Toro one. I can't remember. But this looked cool. I don't know the story behind it. I've heard it kind of plays like a Souls-like, but not. So I don't exactly know what that means. But the art style behind it looked phenomenal. It looks like the comics. Like, it just looks awesome to me. I did have some people on Facebook, because I do post my pickups on my Facebook and my Instagram. I post them everywhere. on Facebook were like, oh yeah, it wasn't that good of a game. I was like, oh, okay, cool, you know, like that sucks. But at the end of the day, I try to be the judge of my own experiences. So like if someone else doesn't like it, that doesn't mean I'm gonna not like it. So I don't know much about it yet. I'm looking forward to checking it out and seeing. Obviously, if I like it enough, I'll do a review on it. If I hate it enough, I'll do a review on it. But yeah, so I did pick up this one. I'm a Hellboy fan, so I was just happy they made a new game, really. I'm a big anime fan. You guys know that. I love the Dragon Ball series, so I had to pick up Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I heard it plays very similar to the Budokai games, Budokai, however you say that. I love them. I don't know how to say it, but I love them. So I was really looking forward to that. The gameplay on this looks crazy. I was watching Vegeta blast like Goku halfway through the map and like explosions. It was wild. It looks crazy. I've heard good things about it. I've heard bad things about it. I've heard some fans liked it, some fans didn't. Again, I'm going to be the judge of that. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But it looks phenomenal. Like, this game looks crazy good. So I'm really excited to check this out. And I tend to get good deals on all my games. I don't buy, if it's a game I really want, I'll pre-order it or I'll pick it up day one. But for the most part, I can wait. I got so many games that there's no problem waiting. I got other things to play, so I'm in no hurry to pick up games unless I really want to check them out. I picked up Project Nightmares Case 36. Again, I don't know much about this. I did just realize, though, these are all GS2 games. Is that a publisher or a developer? I don't know. Because all these are very different games. This one is a first-person, what looks to be one of the walking horror games. I say walking, it's just where you're kind of just walking through, you'll hide, you won't really defend yourself kind of thing. That's what this looks like. Sometimes I like those, sometimes I don't. It's kind of just, you know, do I not? But I did want to pick it up again. I love adding horror games to the collection, so to add this in, happy as can be. Got a really good deal on it. I actually got this and Burnhouse Lane from the same seller, and they offered a discount, which was funny because the items were already discounted, so I was like, hey, right on. So yeah, I did grab that one. I picked up another Tales game. Now, I know people did not like the PS4 port of this because it was the PS2 Japanese version. I don't know. I don't know. And that's Tales of Symphonia Remastered. I'm just happy to play this again on a modern system. I've heard it's locked at 30 frames. I don't care. I don't care. I don't understand why people get so upset about that stuff. I don't care. I'm just happy to be able to play it on a modern system. So yeah, I did pick this one up. I played this a long time ago on the GameCube, and now I know that's a different version, and it's not gonna... Okay. I'm just happy to add this to the collection to be able to play it on a modern system. Again, if you've played a Tales game, you've pretty much played a Tales game. They all play similar, so I'm not going to get into that whole, you know, what it is. Again, I'm sure I'm pissing Tales fans off, but, you know, it is what it is. I picked up Tormented Souls 2. Now, it's loose. I can hear it because of the bit I did in the beginning, but I did pick this one up. I didn't play much of the first one. I kind of started it, and I think I had just come off playing Alyssa Developer's Cut, and I wasn't interested in any more, like, because that one is very old school horror. This one's very old school horror, and I think I wanted to play something else at the time. What did I play after that? I can't remember. I think I played like My Friendly Neighborhood after that or something like that. I wanted to play a different type of horror game, but I've heard this one is a lot better than the original. Not that I thought the first one was bad. I got bored of it. So I picked this up in hopes that it would motivate me to go back and play the first one so that I could play the second one. Because I've heard really good things about the series, and I feel like I'm sleeping on it, so I've had to pick this one up. But it does play very old school, Resident Evil-like, so it kind of has the tank controls and the like the way it looks. So like if you're walking down a hallway, the camera will be on this left side. It does stuff like that. So if that's your type of thing, I definitely think you should check this out. Speaking from what everyone else says, I haven't played it yet, but I've heard that if you like those types of games, you'd like this. So definitely excited to add this to the collection. Hopefully get to check out the first one again soon. Now, if you were a fan of the original Rad Bash Gaming channel, I talked about the Silent Hill short story. I did a review on it. Maybe I'll bring that back so you guys can check it out. But warning, it has the mask in it, so I'll have to figure out a way to cut that out. But they had announced Silent Hill F shortly after that, or at the same time. I wasn't interested. I was like, it doesn't take place in Silent Hill. What's the point? I don't understand. Mind you, I hadn't played a lot of the Silent Hill games, so I didn't understand the story and how it works. So finally, I started playing the Silent Hill games, and finally it clicked. I was like, okay, it's not necessarily just about a place. It's kind of like a whole thing. So I picked this up. It does take place over in Japan, I believe, which is cool. Unique setting in my mind. But I still was kind of like, I've heard there's no guns in it. It's just melee, which isn't a big deal to me, but I still was like, but finally the price was good. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to grab it. I'm going to check it out, see how it is. Because some people have told me it's really good. I don't want to sleep on it if it's really good, and I passed on it just because I'm being stubborn. You know, I will always admit when I'm wrong. If I say an opinion and it turns out to be completely wrong, or I change my mind, I did the same with Mega Man. You guys can go check out my Mega Man review where I mentioned that I wasn't a Mega Man fan. I hated it, but I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong for not liking Mega Man. So, if I'm wrong, I will gladly admit it. I have no problem admitting that I was wrong. So I did pick up Silent Hill F. I am looking forward to checking it out. I forgot about this. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. I made a post on Facebook back when this game got announced. I was like, you're looking at it now, folks. Game of the year. Game of the year right here. I've heard this game sucks. I've heard it so bad. Considering I got it on like Amazon for $5 and it was already discounted to $10 and I got it for $5. I was like, man, this has got to be a terrible game. Some people on my Facebook said, hey, it's not as bad as others say. Some people said, man, this game sucks. I love the movie. It is a childhood staple of mine. I'd watch it every Christmas, so I had to get the game. I love Christmas, so maybe this makes an appearance in a video in the future. Maybe it makes an appearance in my garbage can. I don't know, but I love Rudolph, so I had to grab it, and the price was cheap. They were doing a sale on Amazon, and so I don't own any of these physically. The only one I own is the multiplayer-based one. So I picked up Turok Trilogy, which is 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to be honest, I've never played any of the Turok games. I know, smite me down in the comments. I just never have. So I was happy to pick this up, and now I own all 3. So I own the collection, because I believe on the 64, 3 is the most expensive one. I think it's in like the 40s, and I think 1 and 2 are in the 20s, if I'm correct. Maybe not. I don't know. But to own all 3, I paid $20, I think, 19, something like that. What a steal. They're first-person shooters where you kill dinosaurs. What's not to like? That's awesome. That sounds awesome. So, I'm excited to check these out. I know my buddy Caesar has talked about them before. He actually talked about it on a video of mine you guys can go check out. It was characters that have been forgotten, I believe is the video we did, and he brought up Turok. So, yeah, I'm excited to check it out, see if it lives up to the hype that everybody praises this game for. Now, my buddy Mad Belmont did a video on this before. I think he ended up taking it down because he switched completely to Castlevania stuff. But he did mention the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines games. I remember playing the first Bloodlines on PC a very long time ago. It was a real long time ago. But so when they announced Bloodlines 2, I was like, okay, maybe this is my way to get into the series, to revisit it, check it out. The gameplay looked awesome. I was watching a dude like punch, and like the dude went flying across the thing. Hold on, I'm gonna increase my lights a little bit. I realize it's a little dark in here. But yeah, he like punched him and the dude went flying, and it was crazy. But I have also heard this game sucks. Again, if it does, that's okay. It's not a big deal at the end of the day. But I did want to go ahead and check it out just because I'm hoping that it's good. If that makes sense. But yeah, I did grab that. If it's bad, it's bad. It is what it is. You know, I'm not going to beat myself up at the end of the day. I did pick up the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I know some people didn't like this. I think it was issues with the multiplayer or something. I don't know. I didn't really like check it out why people didn't like it. Again, I do my own thing. But I got this specific for the PS1 games that are on it because some of those are a little pricey. So I was like, okay, cool. And I mean, this game is packed. It has so many Mortal Kombat games. Why would I not get that? That's awesome. So I'm really looking forward to revisiting a lot of the Mortal Kombat games. I did grow up playing 1, 2, and 3 on the Genesis. Then obviously I played the PlayStation 2 games, which I wish were on this. I'm hoping they do another one where you get Armageddon, Deception, Shaolin Monks, all those. That would be awesome, but unfortunately they didn't make it into this one. I'm sure at some point they're going to port them to another collection. It just makes sense. But yeah, so I did pick this up because, again, there's like 20 Mortal Kombat games on this. Why would I not get that? And then on the last PlayStation 5 pickup, I do have more games. This is the last PlayStation pickup. I did pick up Tales of Gracias Remastered. Now, this one I've never played. I picked up the PS3 version a few years back and was like, yeah, I'm going to play it. Never did. So I picked up the PS5 version. I'm going to play it, or it'll be like the PS3 version. I'll never touch it. But I've heard good things, so I wanted to pick it up. Again, I got a really good price on it. So, you know, and again, if you've played a Tales game, you've played a Tales game. They all play the same. Now, moving on to my Nintendo stuff. I am going to start with the console I picked up. I did pick up a Nintendo Switch 2. I know, I was anti-Switch 2. You guys remember it. I said I wasn't going to get it. I was like, I don't understand the point. It doesn't look like they improved anything. So I was at Walmart, and they had their little kiosk set up, and I was like, okay, let me try this out. And they had Donkey Kong Bonanza on. I was wrong. I realized that they did change. They made the games look better. They were running better. It just felt better. I was like, okay, no, they improved with this. So we did get a Switch 2, and I have been playing through Breath of the Wild. Another game I said I wasn't into, but I was playing the Switch 2 version. I'm loving it. I am loving Breath of the Wild. It is such an experience. I know I was anti-Breath of the Wild. I was like, oh, the breakable weapons and I don't know. I said some dumb stuff. But that was then. This is now. I'm a new man. I'm a changed man. It's been 2-3 years since I tried it. I'm different now. I'm really loving Breath of the Wild. I'm loving the Switch too. We played, it came with Mario Kart World. Wow. What a game. I'm actually working on a review for that because I don't like Mario Kart games. I love that game. That was a lot of fun to play. So yeah, we have been loving the Switch 2. It has been a phenomenal experience. Happy to add a new console to the collection. I don't get to add consoles often, mainly because I have what I want. So it's like, I'm not going to go out of my way to get like an Atari 7800 or something. I don't need that. Although I say that, I was considering picking up the Atari 7800 Plus. I never did though, but I might at some point. So yeah. But with the Switch 2, I did pick up a couple games. One of these was given to me by my buddy Retro Complex, Ken Tantino, my old up-down select brother in arms. He sent me Metroid Prime Beyond. I'm going to be honest, I've never played any of these. I played 2's multiplayer at one point in my life. I'm not a Metroid fan. I know, somebody just unsubscribed and disliked the video. I'm just not into them. I might actually enjoy these more because they're first-person shooters, so maybe I'll check them out and give it a go. But yeah, he did send me this, which I was shocked. I thought he was joking. This is brand new sealed, and he sent it to me. He's like, oh yeah, someone messed up my order and sent me 2 of them. So, you know, I'm like, bro, all right, cool. Thanks, man. Like, that's awesome. So yeah, he did send me this. I am looking forward to checking it out just because I do want to try the first-person shooter ones and see if I've been missing. I own like all of them, oddly enough. I own like every Metroid game, but my girlfriend's really big into them. She loves Metroid, so that's kind of why like I pick them up when I see them. We did pick up Donkey Kong Bonanza. Of course we did. That's what got me to get the Switch 2. We enjoyed what we played of this. I got distracted with Breath of the Wild. I'm going to be 100%. I'm like a squirrel. My brain's all over the place. So we enjoyed what we were playing of this. It's modern. What's weird is they changed how Donkey Kong looks. He's not the rare Donkey Kong anymore, which I thought was strange, but I assume it must be like a legal thing or something. But it plays like Odyssey in my mind. It's a 3D Donkey Kong. We haven't had that since what, 64? Which, by the way, Nintendo, why is Donkey Kong 64 not on the N64 online thing? What the hell? But yeah, so it was really good what I was playing. I'm really looking forward to checking more of it out. Now, obviously, this next game, you guys know me. I had to get it. I got Kirby Air Riders. I love the first one. The first one is a childhood staple of mine. I don't think this one is as good. I have got into some conversations with my friends. Some of my friends hype this game up to beyond, like it is the best, and that's cool. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I did not like this as much as I like the original. I don't think it has the same charm that the original had, but this is still a really good game. If you played Kirby Air Ride, you've played Kirby Air Riders. It plays exactly the same. They've added a few new things. They changed up some of the maps, added new maps. The city trial's a different location, which is kind of why I was like, I'm not feeling this. I don't like the new location. But it's really cool. You get to play as other people other than Kirby this time. I know in the original you got to play as Meta Knight. You might have been able to play as more, but it was mostly just colored Kirbys. This one, there's like a whole roster of people. Actually, I'll show you on the back. You get like a bunch of people. I think that's cool. That adds more to the game in my opinion. Obviously, most of the same vehicles are back. They've added new ones. It's Kirby Air Ride. If you know what I mean. If you've played it, you've played it. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I genuinely, at first I was kind of like, I wasn't feeling it. I was talking to my buddy Paul, 90 Handheld Gamer. I was like, dude, I'm not feeling it. I'm not. And he loves this game. He loves this game. He's like, bro, no, hold on. You need to come back to it. Because I had just played Mario Kart, and I was like, I'm just not feeling this. And so I think I gave it a month or two, and then I went back to it. Okay, now I'm enjoying it. Now I'm feeling it. Again, I will stay. I don't think it's as good as the original. I'm going to stay on that. I don't think it's as good as the original, but it's still a phenomenal game, and I'm just happy that they brought the series back. Like, I thought this was forgotten. like that series, no one talked about Kirby Air Ride, so I was super happy to see it come back. I did pick up 2 Game Boy Advance games. You guys know I'm an advocate for licensed games. I try to find good ones and talk about them. I say that I don't think I've talked about a single... No, I've talked about Phantom Menace on a PlayStation 1 video. I've talked about a few. Hold on, whoa, I'm about to discredit myself there. So I try to find good ones and talk about them. So I did pick up Codename Kids Next Door Operation Soda, which, by the way, all Cartoon Network cartoons are coming to Tubi, or we're on Tubi now or whatever. That's super cool. Yeah, it's a side-scroller, Codename Kids Next Door. If you've watched the show, you kind of know what I'm talking about. I love the show. I played the Xbox game. I think it's Operation Video Game, I think is what it's called, which is more of like a third-person-ish game. So, yeah, I did pick this one up. I don't know much about it, but I like licensed games. And then I picked up Jackie Chan Adventures, Legend of the Dark Hand. This is based off the cartoon show, which I loved as a kid, so I was like, I didn't even know how to game, so I had to pick that up. I think this is a beat-em-up from what I saw. So, again, had to add that to the collection just because, again, licensed games, baby. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Now, from Quintantino Retro Complex, he sent me Super Godzilla, which, Ken... Why? Didn't you just buy this game? Like, he was like talking about how he loved it and he bought it and then he sent it to me. So I don't know if maybe he had a duplicate and he just didn't realize. But you never told me why you sent me this one. But again, I appreciate it. I'm not the biggest Godzilla fan. Most people know that. But I do enjoy some Godzilla stuff. I've enjoyed a few of the games, especially on the GameCube. So I'm interested in seeing what this is. When I looked it up, I think it was a side-scroller. I'm not sure. It would make sense Super Nintendo. But I'm not entirely sure what this is. Down below, let me know, what is Super Godzilla? But yeah, he sent it to me, so you cannot beat free. Thank you, my friend. I will let you know what I think of it when I check it out. And then the last game I picked up was at my local thrift store, where it was given to me for free, and that was The Bachelor video game. You know, Rad Daddy needs some help with the ladies, so hopefully this will help with the ladies. Just kidding. But yeah, it was free. I can't say no to free. I'm sure this game's gonna suck, but again, you can't say no to free. But there you have it. Those are my pickups. I hope you guys enjoy this. I know a lot of people have asked me to bring the pickups back. I do plan to do them here and there. I'm not gonna do it like I did last time where it was, oh, pick up every month. I can't afford that. But I will collect games, obviously, as time goes, and then when I get a decent amount like this, I'm happy to show them off and share my pickups with you guys. But down below, let me know, what have you picked up recently? Out of my pickups, what do you think was the best game? Which game should I dive into first? Let me know down below. If you guys liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. It tells YouTube that I make okay content. If you didn't like the video, be sure to hit that dislike button. It tells YouTube that I make garbage content. If you're so inclined, maybe share my video with your friends and family if you think they'll like the gaming-related content. I do appreciate it. Down below, all my socials are linked. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, X, what is it called now? Twitter X, something like that. Instagram, I think that's all I have. I do have a TikTok. I don't really post it a whole lot, though. But yeah, down below, there's all linked. You guys can go check that out. Come join the Discord server. We talk about games and other nerdy things in there that you guys might want to jump in on. I don't know. Maybe you're missing out. Who knows? But yeah, all that's linked down below. But with that being said, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. And like always, remember, stay radical. Where's the off button?